Hey Greg, Grant Putnam here, Putnam Landscaping, third video. Just looking at the design. Watch the other two videos because they do explain, identify some of the plants, explain which ones we're transplanting. Okay, so here, this is the design. Concept is to get two upright evergreens of the same variety on either side of the stoop or the steps. And I gave you three good options for that. Okay. Then you said you wanted more evergreen to go up against the foundation, so my idea was just putting in some American boxwood, 3 here and 3 here, so you get symmetry on either side of the steps. Okay, leave the existing tree that's there, the dogwood, leave that where it is. Underneath the dogwood's very shady, so I suggested using a shade perennial called a stilby, which is a really pretty perennial. Then over here, I suggested using a dwarf type of an andromeda, or also known, the Latin name is Pyrrhus, called Caventine. Okay. Around the two upright evergreens, I suggested a ground cover that has like a variegated leaf, so it has season-long interest just by looking at the leaf, but also flowers as well. All right. Then I had two dwarf boxwood that don't grow taller than 30 inches on either side to kind of blend with the boxwood against the house. And then one of the longest blooming perennials you can buy called salvia, which if maintained properly will flower from May all the way until middle of September. Okay, that's this whole group in here. And then I had decided to transplant, I think you had three or four or five of these carex, these yellow perennials that are over here, and transplant those underneath the focal point tree hydrangea over here. Now, my suggestion was a tree hydrangea because it blooms from early summer through frost, so it gives you an extended period of bloom, and it stays compact if maintained properly. Okay, so it's not going to grow too big or it's going to swallow up the front of the house. Then I had a dwarf fountain grass here, also known as Hamlin grass, and I gave you two options for dwarf plants that will stay shorter than the boxwood here, either drift rose or Woodgilla midnight wine. Okay, so that basically gives you the synopsis on the design. I'll also send you an email with pictures of all the plants and plants suggested, so you could see, what they actually look like. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Greg. Bye-bye.